Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. The people who surround you every single day hold the immense power to completely shape your entire life. You must understand a hard truth about this world. Some individuals will completely destroy your peace without ever feeling any true remorse. They do not ruin your life because they actively hate you. They do it simply because of who they fundamentally are inside. Your ultimate success and inner peace do not rely solely on your own actions. They also depend heavily on your chosen companions. Ancient Stoic philosophers did not isolate themselves from humanity. Instead, they carefully avoided those toxic individuals who brought unnecessary chaos and pain. You do not simply become the person you desperately want to be. You inevitably become a reflection of your daily surrounding environment. Human energy is highly contagious. If you stand too close to a raging fire, you will eventually get burned by its heat. We must identify the specific types of people who drain our vital force. Let us explore the 5 personalities Stoics always avoided. The first dangerous personality is the constant complainer. They will endlessly vocalize their dissatisfaction about every minor inconvenience in their daily existence. They constantly complain about the heavy burdens of their lives, but they never take any real action to change their unfortunate circumstances. Listening to their endless grievances will slowly drain your precious energy. You must protect your mental space from their dark, heavy clouds. They refuse to see the beauty of the present moment. Instead, they choose to focus entirely on what is lacking and broken. If you try to help them solve their problems, they will simply find new reasons to remain stuck in their miserable mindset. The second type to avoid is the deeply negative thinker. They instinctively see a severe problem hidden within every single golden opportunity. Spend enough time with these deeply pessimistic individuals, and you will eventually start thinking in the exact same dark and limiting way. Their toxic mindset acts like a slow poison. It silently infects your ambitious dreams and destroys your natural enthusiasm for future success. When you share your boldest visions with them, they will immediately list all the terrifying reasons why your brave plans must fail. They disguise their crippling fear as practical realism. Do not let their personal insecurities extinguish the bright fire burning within your soul. The third dangerous character is the fake supporter. They will smile warmly at your face, but secretly harbor intense doubts about you. You must remember a crucial lesson about human nature. Not everyone who loudly claps for your victories genuinely supports your continued success. These individuals secretly envy your steady progress. They celebrate your minor wins, but secretly hope you never achieve true greatness in life. They will offer you subtle discouragement wrapped in friendly advice. Their hidden jealousy is a toxic force that silently undermines your confidence. A true friend rejoices in your glorious triumphs. A fake supporter secretly wishes for your sudden downfall while pretending to be loyal. The fourth type of person you must actively avoid is the undisciplined soul. They completely avoid making any real effort toward growth. Even though they refuse to work hard, they still expect magnificent results. They feel entitled to rewards they have not actually earned. When you surround yourself with lazy individuals, they will slowly normalize mediocrity in your own life. Their low standards become your baseline. Excellence requires relentless discipline and unwavering focus. The undisciplined will mock your dedication because it reminds them of their own pathetic failures. Do not allow their profound lack of ambition to slow down your steady march toward achieving your ultimate life goals and dreams. The fifth and final toxic personality is the ultimate energy drainer. Every single conversation with them feels incredibly heavy and deeply exhausting. After spending just a few moments in their presence, you feel completely depleted. Your inner peace immediately disappears whenever they are around. They demand constant emotional support and endless attention. They feed on your vibrant energy like parasites, leaving you feeling empty and tired. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you give all your vital energy to them, you will have nothing left inside. The truly dangerous part about these 5 toxic personalities is that you rarely notice their destructive influence immediately upon first meeting them. The negative transformation happens incredibly slowly. It creeps into your daily thoughts and habits until you eventually become exactly like those people. You start complaining a little more each day. You begin doubting your own vast potential and quietly accepting a completely mediocre existence. This is exactly why the ancient Stoic philosophers were extremely careful. They were disciplined not just with actions, but with their companions. The wise Stoic understands that their environment shapes their destiny. They ruthlessly guard their inner circle against any form of toxic intrusion. The first essential principle of Stoic social life is to fiercely protect your energy. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to your mind. Your time and attention are your most valuable resources. You must never waste them on people who drag your spirit deeply downward. Setting firm boundaries is a profound act of self-love. You have the absolute right to decide who enters your sacred personal space. The second powerful principle is to consciously choose your inner circle. You must intentionally surround yourself with people who inspire continuous growth. Seek out those remarkable individuals who constantly challenge you to become a much better version of yourself every single day of life. When you walk alongside wise and ambitious companions, their positive virtues will naturally elevate your own mindset and boost your daily actions. The third vital principle is to be completely comfortable standing alone. It is always better to be alone than severely badly surrounded. Solitude is not a terrible punishment to fear. It is a beautiful sanctuary where your mind can finally find absolute clarity again. In the quiet moments of deep solitude, you can clearly hear your own inner voice without the confusing noise of toxic people. Do not desperately cling to harmful relationships simply because you are terrified of facing the vast emptiness of being completely by yourself. A strong person knows how to thrive in isolation. They use that quiet time to build an unbreakable fortress within their mind. We must completely reframe our understanding of social boundaries. Avoiding certain destructive people is never a pathetic sign of emotional human weakness. Walking away from toxic environments is actually a powerful demonstration of profound self-respect and unwavering commitment to your own personal mental health. You are not being cruel or arrogant when you quietly distance yourself from those who constantly drain your precious joy and vitality. You are simply preserving your own sanity. You are actively choosing to protect the beautiful garden of your mind from poisonous weeds. Every time you bravely say no to a toxic interaction, you are boldly saying yes to your own future happiness and peace. The quality of your entire life will dramatically change the exact moment you finally decide to elevate the standard of the people surrounding your path. Look closely at the people you spend the most time with. Are they actively helping you grow or holding you entirely back? If they constantly feed your fears and amplify your worst insecurities, it is time to gracefully release them from your daily life. You owe it to your future self to cultivate an environment that fosters genuine wisdom, deep courage, and relentless pursuit of excellence. The ancient philosophers knew that guarding our associations was the ultimate key to living a truly virtuous and deeply meaningful human existence. Imagine a life where every single person around you genuinely supports your boldest dreams and celebrates your hardest victories with pure joy. That beautiful reality is entirely possible, but you must first have the immense courage to clear away the dead weight holding you. Let go of the constant complainers who refuse to see the bright sunshine breaking through the dark clouds of their own making. Walk away from the negative thinkers who try to convince you that the magnificent mountain peak is entirely impossible to ever reach. Distance yourself immediately from the fake supporters who secretly pray for your sudden downfall while smiling warmly directly into your trusting eyes. Leave behind the undisciplined souls who desperately want you to sink down into their comfortable swamp of endless mediocrity and wasted potential. Cut ties with the ultimate energy drainers who leave your spirit feeling completely exhausted and entirely depleted after every single brief encounter. As you slowly remove these toxic influences, you will immediately notice a profound sense of lightness entering your mind and your heart. The heavy burdens you have been carrying will finally fall away. You will breathe easier, think clearer, and move forward much faster. Your precious energy will naturally return to its highest peak. You will suddenly find the immense strength to pursue your greatest ambitions. Remember that your personal peace is far too expensive to be freely given to those who do not understand its true value. Guard your inner tranquility with the fierce dedication of a noble warrior defending their most sacred and ancient temple from invading forces. You hold the absolute power to curate your own reality. You are the sole architect of your environment and your ultimate destiny. Embrace the profound wisdom of the ancient Stoics. Learn to observe human behavior carefully and choose your trusted companions with extreme caution. Your entire life will completely transform the very moment you finally decide to elevate the standard of the people surrounding your path. Do not settle for toxic relationships. Choose your circle wisely, protect your precious energy, and watch your beautiful future unfold with grace. Thank you for walking this path with ancient wisdom. May you always find the strength to protect your peace. Farewell, wise friends.